welcome back to my channel, The Tidy Trend. I'm Channy and I'm going to take you through how to wrap a Kokedama. So this is just a store-bought one. We've had it for a while now. I could see that the twine was starting to peel off. It was getting really old. Like, I've got most of it off now. It's just all the old stuff. I think it's just rotted, which is normal. That happens. So today I'm going to show you how to re-wrap it. I also make these myself, so please subscribe to my channel and I'll put up another video on how to make a Kokedama. But today all you need is some twine. I picked this up from Bunnings. Okay, so we're going to just wrap it, put it on, put it around, make sure it's in the middle somewhere, and we're just going to tie a knot. Just somewhere to get started. This will just be the starting point. Make sure it's quite firm as well. Like, you want it to be quite tight. Yeah, perfect. Just cut that little extra bit off. And here we go. So we're going to follow it around. So I'm going to start here at the bottom, bring it maybe a few millimeters next to the twine, bring it up, and when you get to the top, you're going to cross it over to the other side of the twine and bring it around to the bottom. Then I just hold it with my bottom here, and then I do it the same again. It depends how far you want it apart. See, I'll show you there. That's how I've kind of started it. You want it quite close and you want to keep it quite tight. Once you get to the top, you cross it, so it's going down the opposite side. Bottom, bring it up, cross it over. See how at the top, I'll move the leaves, I've like crossed it over. I'm going to continue doing that. Keep it tight. Cross it at the bottom. You have to be careful because it does kind of move. Hold the bottom, bring it up, cross it over. It's quite a tedious job, this. You want to keep it quite tight. So I just keep the twine here and I just pull from it. It doesn't matter if it's not exact, if you're getting, see how I'm getting them a little bit further apart now? Doesn't really matter, but if you want it to look really nice, then you try to keep it as neat and as even as possible. When I get so far around, I think I'm gonna cross sides. And guys, you just continue. So now I'm crossing over from where I started. I'll show you. You can kind of see, like, this is the new twine, this is all the old brown stuff which is a bit rotten. I couldn't get it all off, but that's okay. And then so you just keep going over, around and around and around. It's okay to double up, go over your work. Just make sure you don't go too close at the top here. You don't want to hurt or damage the plant. To pull more twine out. If you're doing lots of these, you might want to get a pair of gardening gloves because it does really dry your hands out. When I make them, I do it wet, so it's a lot messier and it's a lot harder to hold. But doing this dry, considering it's a one that's already made, is quite easy. And it's already in the shape of a ball, which makes it a lot easier, trust me. So we just keep wrapping. Look at the bottom. The bottom's looking really cool now. And guys, you know how to water these. You just dunk them in a bucket or the sink and just keep them in there. Make sure it fills right to the top, covered in water for about 20 minutes. Make sure it's not bubbling anymore. You'll see little bubbles come out. That's just the water going in, that's fine. When it stops bubbling and you can feel it's really, really heavy, that's it. I normally water mine every 2 weeks. Well, this one. I do live in Cairns. It's very humid up here. We do use the aircon a lot for the ones inside, and then I put it outside on just like a cooling cake rack to air dry, because you really want the bottom of these to get dry so they don't go rotten. And then I put it back inside. I just use this as a stand. Just got a little bit of cork. I think it's a little cork coaster or something, which I just use as a stand for it. You can also use a plate. I think I do have some on a plate. But you want to make sure the bottom of it's really dry before you put it on the plate. And we just keep wrapping, going round and round and round. If you want to get really, really fancy, you can put 2 different colours. So at Christmas, I'd normally do green and red, or even this and green would look really nice, or this and red, and double it up. So each time you're going around, you're holding two bits of the twine of the string and you're going around. It looks really nice. You could even do it with this actually. You could get double this twine up, just have 2 strings going at the same time. That would also look really good too. That's what was on this to start before I pulled it apart. Or before it fell apart, more like it. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop this soon because it's looking quite good. You can keep going if you like, but I'm personally, I think this is enough. I think it looks really cute now. I think I'm up to maybe my 3rd round going around. Yep, so I'll get to the bottom, a little bit out, and then I'll cut it, maybe just here. And you just try and tuck it under. You might want to get it under a few just to, yeah, get it under a few. And then pull it out. And tie it off. You do want to do it quite tight, quite firm. I'm just going to keep a little bit there. I'm not going to cut it right off. So see, that's the bottom. Just left that little bit there, no one will see it. And that's all retwined. I can go water it now and we'll put it back on the table.